Hi. Hello. Hey, how you do? Hello, people. Hello, people. Yoba, waba. Hello, Flabba. Hello, of how we do tonight. Today night. Yeah. Today night. That's how I can do that. That's how I can say that. Ah. 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 How how am I? Blah, blah. I am doing fine, but I feel mildly stupid, and I'm going. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get to that. And hello, Thumb, how you doing? Before I say the stupid reason why my right arm has been in pain all day, I'll give you a hint. The reasoning is actually very visible on this channel. If anyone here has any guesses, please. The reason is very visible on the channel. So if anyone wants to take a guess, I'm gonna give people a chance to guess. Hey, take up, how you doing? So yeah, if anyone wants to venture a guess as to how I managed to kind of hurt my arm, I'll give y'all a minute to see if you can't figure it out, but I'll put it this way, my right arm has been very sore and cramped for the past day. The reasoning is visible on the channel. If you look at stuff on the channel, it is publicly documented effectively. I have not fallen on this channel, so who am I again? I am. One moment. Yeah, why do I have stuff in my way of my stuff I need to click on? It's from the chair. No it is not. No, it is not from chair. One moment. Wait a minute. Who am I again? One moment. One moment. One moment. One moment. You go there. You go there. Slam the arm? I did not slam the arm. No. One moment. I am Professor Loon. Oh. I am Professor Loon. Oh. Teach. Well, I will teach you one thing, but first, do we have more guesses? Did you happy trigger spree? You got it! You got it, Callie. So anyone who watched my Halo stream would know that I had a... for that 5-hour-long stream, I was using the plasma pistol a lot. And the way I used the plasma pistol, I was effectively turning my arm and hand into a giant vibrator so that I could hit the trigger as fast as possible. Turns out, doing that for a 5-hour stream is not a good idea. No, it's my arm. It's been a while. Oh my god, we got both the wolves in chat for the first time in a while. Welcome. But yeah, no. Turns out when you're trying to take advantage of the fact that a gun does not seem to have much of a cap on its fire rate, and my method for shooting it involves shaking my arm so that my trigger finger can go as fast as possible. It turns out doing that for about 5 hours straight is not a good idea. So, yeah. I'm surprised. It took like a day to kick in, but yeah, my arm now it hurts. This is it's very much like auto, semi-auto, no vibe. No. The gun was semi-auto. My arm was on vibrate. I said it. Yeah, no, I. The thing is, I didn't know if I actually would, and then I ended up doing, and then I did. And now here we are. I also didn't expect it to last for more than a day. Yes. The glasses allow me to lean backwards and still read chat. Look. Look. I'm leaning back in my chair and I can still see you guys. Oh, you know I'm... Oh. Oh, Callie. You think I'm not gonna be... What are the glasses made out of? I mean... The black side is just like regular glasses plastic. The right side is just more of the crystal stuff. Oh, trust me. If I'm planning on doing oh, buddy. No. Here's the thing. Just because I'm in pain now doesn't mean I'm not willing to do it again because I like using the... Because, oh, you think I'm gonna use the plasma pistol without the without the mode? Whichever... Oh, no. No. Here's the thing. I use controller for when I play Halo because it's Halo tradition. I gotta keep the spirit of Halo, you know. Still use controller. And besides, I wouldn't be able to keep a mouse steady. It's not insufferable pain, is the thing. Were it worse, maybe I'd reconsider it. But Halo tradition is boring. You're boring. You're boring. Chill against the wood chipper, yes. Yeah. Think about it this way. If I'm trying to vibrate my entire hand effectively... oh god, nope. I was trying to do it there. Nope, I still can't do that, and that does cause pain. Respect tradition, yes. Halo was an Xbox game for most of its existence. Therefore, I may not be playing on the console itself, but I am using the controller. Therefore... I am upholding the tradition while playing it. And also I think I would not... PlayStation controller better? Maybe the PS5 controller, maybe, but the old PlayStation controllers, dear lord, I hate those paddles. Like the Xbox controller with the trigger cradles your fingers so nicely, it's comfortable. The PlayStation controller just... All I'm gonna say is, when I hold a PS5... I haven't even held a PS5 controller. I've only seen them, but they look like maybe they're a bit better. But I much prefer the triggers of the Xbox controller over the bumpers of the PlayStation controller, because the Xbox controller's triggers make it feel like they're welcoming and cradling to your fingers. But the PlayStation controllers with their bumpers have always just... Anytime I've touched them, I just always feel a sense of, oh god, get off of me. I don't want you to be comfortable. I want you to be gone. Like, that's what I feel like PlayStation controllers are saying to me whenever I've used them. The bumpers are not comfortable. Yeah, that was a good... Oh, interesting. Art. Uh, that's interesting. Really? I want to say on PlayStation I did play the Uncharted series, or at least some of it. Switch Joy-Cons, you will not win the game. I have a soft spot for the Joy-Cons because of how much Pokemon. Yeah, the PlayStation controllers in general are not shooter friendly. I also wonder, because whenever I use controller, I use the claw grip. So that's middle finger. That's middle finger on the trigger. Pointer finger is on the X, Y, A, B buttons. I had to look to actually remember what the letters were. And thumb is solely on the joystick. So I don't know if the claw grip is more or less comfortable. So my middle finger is the trigger finger. But yeah. I've heard that what is it? I think I know. Trying to mess up hand. Hey, I did the claw grip for 5 years straight and my hand is still fine. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, no. That, I've used the claw grip for many thousands of hours back in the day, and my hand is still fine. Healthy. I've heard that, but again, I don't think, bearing in mind, I want to say north of 10,000 hours of using claw grip over the course of like 5 years. The Wii. Ah, yes, the Wiimote, aka that controller I literally threw through a window once. The wrist straps are important, and I learned that the hard way. Wrist straps are important. Only I had learned that that lesson before the window was shattered. Stupidity of youth. Stupidity of youth. Ay. Through a window? Yeah, let's just put it this way. I threw a Wiimote through a window because I got a little bit too into Wii Sports Bowling. It was just like, throw forward to do the bowling ball. It went straight out my hand and straight out a window. It was, of all the games to throw a Wiimote out a window through, bowling is one of the more... Doesn't even require fast movement. It's about getting into it and feeling it. Yeah, it may not require it, but if you want to feel it, then you feel it, and you go all out. Or at least that's how child me felt. That is how the child version of myself felt. You know. If the window was the pins, oh yeah, no, I actually forget if I got what I got on that one, because all I remember was shatter. You're not wrong. That is about what happened. That is about what happened. Just yes. Hey, you throw the bowling ball in the bowlins. And in my case, I shatter windows. You'll be back. Well, I always appreciate people stopping by. Yeah. What up? Did I hit anyone outside? Luckily! There is a luckily. I only shattered and went through the glass layer of the window. There was the screen layer behind the glass actually kept the controller from going all the way outside. I still went right through the glass layer. If you're... Throw us over... What was the weight of the balls you were using? There, actually, you know what? If you're saying there's no incorrect way to bowl as long as you're having fun, screw it, get a baseball. Huck that thing down the lane. Huck it down the lane and see how it goes. Baseball is also very multi-versatile because, you know, if, let's say you have an opponent who is, causing you problems, you just wind up the baseball. Baseballs go faster than bowling balls. You hit their throwing arm with the baseball, and bada bim bada boom, they out of commission. You know what I say? You know what I'm saying? Basketball. Or just use an actual basketball, you know? Less strenuous. I was gonna say that the way bowling balls are, that would be shatter. They hurt more than baseball, but baseball's harder to dodge. Baseball's harder to dodge. It doesn't matter how effective something would be if it hits, if it ain't hitting, you know? Yeah, no? If it ain't gonna hit him in the first place, why even consider how much damage it'll do if you're not damaging them at all, you know? Why am I doing this voice, you know? You know? Actually, the best way to harm someone with a bowling ball, I can only imagine, would be to, you know, just subtly be kind of close to the person and then drop it on their feet. And just make sure you have a really heavy ball. And just crush their feet, you know? You know? Band here. What? Londa? Really? I want to say I've heard about that. Did you get hit by a bowling ball? No, that's just where the conversation went. The actual reason I'm in pain is because during the Halo stream, I was using the plasma pistol for most of it. And to get the most out of the fire rate, I turned my entire right hand and right arm effectively into a vibrator so that it could hit the trigger as fast as possible, because the plasma pistol does not seem to have a capped fire rate. And so, after that, it took about a day to kick in, but my right arm is incredibly sore now. So, I may have hurt myself by playing Halo too hard. Ah, God, the stupid stuff I do to make sure I can go all out. There are times where I feel as though I am overcommitted to certain things, and then I realized, no, commitment good thing. Commitment good. Ow. Hey, I gotta show those elites that Master Chief got a very good trigger finger. Even if that means I gotta just go with my finger, you know? I don't, look, you say I try hard. I say I don't do things half-assed. That's what I say. Cause again, I'm only halfway through Halo, which means there's one more stream of Halo Combat Evolved, and you know that I'm going to be using the plasma pistol. I may be looking for other weapons so I don't use it as much, but Given how fast I can shoot the plasma pistol, I feel it is currently my best option for most stuff. They run. No. Again, there is only one thing, and it's not even a full game. It's a sub little thing in a game that I have ever put any effort into learning a speedrun for. At least I get some. Yes. To go play Vampire Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive. Look, whatever. Oh no, there's something on my screen. I thought I had a mark on my neck, and then I realized, no, that's just something on my screen that is on my neck. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, what was your workout for the day? I played Halo. How was that a workout? Have you seen how fast I can shoot the plasma pistol? That's a workout. Ah. I'm scratching my head. But yeah, I still got another stream, and I'm having a feeling I'm gonna be taking a bit longer. Although, knowing how it's gonna go, I may have a bit of a break from the plasma pistol. Well, if I'm being honest, I have such little experience playing Smash or any type of platform fighter. I don't know how big the moveset is. I don't know how big the movesets are because even when I did play it, I never figured anything out beyond play as Kirby and suck. And all I'm gonna say is suck meant both suck as in inhale and suck as in be bad. Because I was terrible. Yes. Gosh. That would be how I end up playing it, is if I was in it. Then I might care enough to learn it a little bit. Then I may care enough to learn it a little bit. At least enough to play myself. That would be how that goes. Oh, and do that. I know, not gonna lie, I was gonna jokingly say, like, ain't I already in it? And point to Sephiroth. But, nah. Oh. Although that would be kind of an easy thing. But I'm gonna just point out, I don't think it would be worth it for them to add me in. You know, my name wouldn't exactly draw more people in. They would want to add something that would actually get people to spend money, and just because you few people here might spend money on that if you play it, but does not mean that it would be profitable for them to do. It does not mean that it would be profitable. And that is a thing they have to think about. Just to put Loon in oh my god. Just make me a final boss of a Kirby game as well, while we're at it. That would be something. Yeah, that, next, yes. That would, you know what, there could be some fun in that. There could be some good fun in that. Why me make weird noises when neon? Why me always make weird noises when yawn? Hi. Why? Oh, click on thingy. Why? Oh. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Nemium. Yep, I'm just gonna keep saying Nemium because that is a thing. Nemium is a thing. Nemium, 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 Nemium. 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 I mean, oh, did you? Okay. Well, one moment. Answering stuff in order. Chibi would fit like a basic enemy or potentially a minion of mine, but the Kirby bosses, I mean, have you seen Vectuophilus in friggin' in Kirby in the Forgotten Land? I mean, that thing didn't exactly fit cute in most senses of the word. And also, Wolf, cool, the cool one, not the lone one. I now have to distinguish. There is a downside to both wolves being in chat. I can't just say Wolfie and you know who I'm talking about. The way I hurt myself was by using the plasma pistol in Halo. And that's not a joke. Because, as it turns out, my method of firing the thing at maximum fire rate is effectively turning my hand and arm into a giant vibrator so that I can so that I can shoot it as fast as possible. Turns out, doing that for approximately a 5-hour stream is a really bad idea. Because, my arm has been sore and in pain for about 24 hours. And it still feels very bad. Every week, what are you... I don't think it's a... Is that... Wait, is it... Interesting. But no, one moment. Like, actually, if I grab the controller real quick and I try and redo the... I can... Okay, I am back to a point where I can actually do my controller trigger pulls again. So in other words, I can... Oh god, I shouldn't... Yeah. I should wait until I actually do the Halo stream. Oh. To actually destroy my arm again. But my arm is back to a point where I can actually successfully, you know, pull the trigger. And not... Yeah. It's actually weird because I don't feel like I'm pulling the trigger anywhere near as fast when the game is not on. But when the game is on... Oh yeah, no, the trigger go very fast and pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Very large pew pew. Wow. Well, the thing is, I do need to get the thumbnail for that done, and I should probably, I'm debating currently on what days to actually do those streams, just because I'm just like, okay, what days would people actually watch the stuff, because yada yada, blah. Alright. Also, one moment. Yoink. I'm taking the glasses off for now, just because they are a little small and do the pinching of the skull, and it is not as comfortable as you may think. Actually, I guess that kind of presumes that you would think pinching skull is comfortable in any stretch of the imagination. Why would I think anyone thinks that? Never mind. Never mind. Someone definitely thinks that's comfortable. Someone definitely thinks that's comfortable. Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. Especially, I don't know if the claw grip, like I also mentioned it earlier, I do use the claw grip on controller just so that I can actually do more stuff. That's actually a thing whenever I see people doing anything that requires, you know, use of the face buttons and they can't look around at the same time, and I'm just like, that's why I just kind of fell into it. I didn't even look it up as a thing. My hand just kind of naturally, back in the day, went into that position and was like comfy. Comfy, very comfy. Also, maybe that's how I'm wondering. Because, I remember back in the day, there was a friend of mine... No, wait, was that even... That was before I really did games and such, but, back beforehand, I, don't ask why, I got, like... I was standing next to a friend, and some very weird feeling came over me, and I just grabbed his wrist and crushed it as hard as I could. We stayed friends after this, don't worry. But he had marks on his wrist for, like, 2 weeks where I applied the vice grip. And I'm just like, oh, I am so sorry. I have no idea what came over me. Just suddenly I felt the need to crush something, and your arm was right there. That's into. No, thank you. Yeah, it's weird. The past like month and a half has been real crazy with growth and such, and I am just hoping to ride the momentum. Yeah. Yeah, no, that, Yeah. I don't, yeah, thank you, God, seriously, it was a friggin' only a month and a half between 1 and 200. It looks like the gap to 300 is gonna be a little bit slower, but at the same time, it's like, oh my lord. The stress balls, yeah. Yeah, no, the, friggin'... Yeah. Yeah. I have, funny enough, actually, I do... Where is it? Yeah, I actually have a stress ball right next to me at all times. And, yeah, it is a... Don't ask why, it is a golden apple stress ball. I have had this thing for I don't know how long. And it just kind of sits next to me. I went through a weird thing approximately 4 or 5 years ago where I bought this golden apple stress ball. We are in sync. But yeah, I have this golden apple stress ball and a very pretty... It was cheap. It's not like expensive, but like a glass looking crystal type golden apple paperweight. Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, approximately 4 or 5 years ago, there was a little time where I was just like, golden apple, yes. And I legit was just like, bye. I also don't know why I decided to just throw money at it. But hey, the golden apple stress ball that sits next to me, yeah. And it actually is quite a firm thing, so it's not like most stress balls I've had, where it's like there is no resistance and therefore no satisfaction and stress relief, but yeah. But yeah, I think, what is it? I could actually, I can kind of point to at least a portion of why the channel is growing as much as it is. It's because for some reason the shorts I'm posting are, for the most part, doing at the bare minimum decently. There are a few duds here and there, but they're usually quick enough to make that the duds aren't too impactful. And even if it is a quote-unquote dud, YouTube algorithm kind of just throws it at people. Excuse me. YouTube can just kind of be like, I think people need to see this now, and do it like a week later, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I'll take it. I will take it. Yes, let people see me. Let people see me. Some of the stuff on this channel, I'm just like, why is this what's doing well? Although and another thing I'm gonna say is the ones that I put the most work into are definitely not the ones that get the most viewers. The old one looks strange. The old one was this is exactly how I worded it. It wasn't great. It wasn't very good. But it got the job done for what it needed to, and also I constantly say that thing was literally the first full humanoid I ever created. So, yeah, it was definitely gonna have its fair share of flaws. Off of that prospect alone. And then this one, I mean, also I'm... whatchamacallit, now that I actually have some type of a shirt as opposed to my weird as hell Magic Mike Reject top that that's what I call the old top, the quote-unquote Magic Mike Reject top. I don't know why that's the name that ended up sticking, but that is definitely the name that ended up sticking. The whole video, which stream? I have some hair. Really? Yeah, the old model had them too. Wow. Wow. Actually, I did. Whatchamacallit? There's also one moment. Can I go here? Oh, come on, pull. Oh, the microphone gets in the way of my face. What? Oh. There's a little bit of stuff there. Oh. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Yoink. Oh, okay. Oh, what'd you think of the Outlast stuff then? Wait. What? Get this back here. I'm still just centering here. Nope, that's there. That's there. Swoosh, swoosh. Actually, wait a minute. I don't know if you've seen. Oh. There are a few things I could kind of improve, I've noticed, but I am, as of right now, focusing on content for the channel and if I'm being honest, being able to sleep enough so that I can actually have enough energy to make the streams entertaining, because there have been a few streams I've done lately where I have kind of felt disappointed in myself to not output a certain level that I kind of try to hold myself to. So I want to make sure I have enough energy to actually be entertaining in some regard. Because there are definitely a few streams I've done where I've been like, that one just didn't, I don't feel like that one was as good as it could have been. And I do apologize for that. Also, Wolf, when you say the whole thing of Outlast, which Outlast stream? Actually, I can probably check in here. Never mind, I have so many things getting a couple of views that I can't see. Yeah, Outlast was a fun time, and I actually think one of the very few. You know, I feel like most of the way through whatchamacallit. Ding dong, ding dong. God. Actually, on the topic of Outlast, I constantly keep my eye open for, because there's supposed to be a new Outlast game coming out sometime before the end of the year, so I'm keeping my eye open for that. But then that's supposed to be a potential the Outlast Trials, and that's supposed to be like a 4-player thing. And I'm just like, drag others into the suffering. Drag others into this suffering of the Murkov stuff. Bwop. 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 Why do I just default to weird random noises? Because you have to add layer... Buddy, I think the first... or not the first one. The body before this one, the main one I used on this channel, I want to say that thing had north of like 70 layers. If I'm not much mistaken. Or something like that. Something real high like that. I have no idea how many this one has, if I'm being honest. I would have to do a couple of double checks. And actually, this one may have less. I would have to double check that, though. Because I think I learned a few things to make it a little more wide, a little more condensed. But yeah, there were a lot. Yeah, layers it is very layery. Very layery. I actually would need to double check that. See if I can't just count how many this one has. We may be here for a while. Claudette. I know that this one has a... Whoops. Did, I close the thing that I didn't mean to close? Whoops. Dang it. And if I'm being honest, I very well could... it would be justifiable to have far more layers than I currently do. Ba-dup. Sorry you're here. Over here for a while. Kuda, do you not see how long my streams are? Also, welcome back, Flibble. You fell asleep? Wow, I didn't know I was so boring to you. I guess if I'm so boring, I guess I'll just leave then. Just kidding. Nah, I get it. You are a tired individual, which is why I appreciate whenever you make time to come here. But yeah, Kuda, I'm gonna point out the average duration of my stream lately has been like, let me just go back. We got 5 hours for Halo, little over 4 for a Yu-Gi-Oh, 3.5 for Halo, the almost 3 hours triple question mark. 4 hours, 20-ish minutes for Halo Reach, 4.5 hours for Yu-Gi-Oh, 4.5 hours for Halo Wars, 4 hours and 45 minutes for Yu-Gi-Oh, just over 4 hours for Halo, and then there's a 2-hour Yu-Gi-Oh stream, and then that one was cut short. That one was a cut short for reasons of me being tired stream, so yeah, trust me, we can go, I can do this all day. And yeah, let me just see how many layers I am made of. See how many layers I am made of. Working a lot. No, I feel that. Not as much recently, but I definitely feel that. Why is that and that? Dear Lord, counting this stuff individually is going to be interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sheesh. You are asleep. Good. Fall asleep to the soothing sounds. Excuse me. Ugh. Fall asleep to the soothing sounds of my voice. Let it guide you into the oblivion of sleepiness. I don't know why I'm putting on a mild accent for this, but you know, it just kinda came over me. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. Ay, ay, ay. My voice is soothing only when I want it to be. It can definitely be real bad. It can. Oops! Oh god, no! Didn't mean to open that. Oh god, no. Okay, we're good. Yeah, my voice can be soothing. Starts yelling in panic. Starts yelling in a panic mode. Ah, yes. Soothing. Very soothing. Oh, so soothing. Almost it. Yes, my ultimate move. Otherwise, actually, my ultimate move, otherwise known as Fly Away! And then return. Oh, have you not seen the wings? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize you may not have seen the wings. But yeah, no, those are there. That was actually a thing of the way back in the original design. I had those, and then I cut them for reasons. For reasons. And then when I made this one, I was like, hey, you know what, screw it. I can make them a thing for. I can make them a thing in some way. Five, 6. Okay. So I am off in the background counting layers that I am made of. The little hump. Well, first, here's the thing. This little pocket dimension I'm in is of my own creation, so it's kind of just. And again, I am just reborn into this state, so I am from the same world as you, but I prefer. This is how much I prefer to be alone. Is I enjoy spending my time here in an entire world where technically I am the only living thing here. Chibi is a part of me that was given his own sentience, so he's technically still just another bit of me, even if he is incredibly annoying. But if I compare the two, mine is just vast and empty, and I don't know. It's just. There's a reason I have the thing on the cliffside to just look out over the vast nothingness. I just enjoy a good view. To be complete without one annoying chibi. You know what? Yeah, you gotta fulfill some tropes. You gotta fulfill some tropes, I guess. Yeah, just put all my annoying and childlike tendencies into a being, and bada bing bada boom, you get chibi. That is kind of how he was born. There are definitely scarier parts of me that could be given their own blizz, but Luckily, that hasn't happened. I don't know if she's technically alive. I don't know what her status is on like life and death or nothing. But she just watches, so she is not concerning to me. Also, quick update on stuff. So again, I still have been counting layers in the background. The layer count for just like my head and such, layer count for just my head and face is 26. As an update. Oh god, right, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of layers there. Oh boy. If I had to put it, oh god, eesh. Yeah, I'll count that off in my own spare time and come back if it comes up in conversation again. Because that is a lot of counting while also trying to maintain some level of conversing. Do I have you open? Get you down. But yeah, no, I do not. I don't exactly know if she is alive fully, so I couldn't tell you exactly. Why am I so apt at dropping things? Why am I so apt at dropping things? Oh my lord. My hands are not made to hold things. They are made to hold other... That entire statement, I'm just going to cut myself off there. The statement I was about to make did not make sense. So we are just nipping it in the bud before I finish it. Because why did I nip something in the bud that made no sense? That doesn't stop me any change. I don't know, any point in the past before. That's not stopped me at any point in the past before. That was an incredibly weird yawn, yikers. Incredibly weird yawn, yikers. Yeah. Also, whatchamacallit? Actually, one moment. No, I'll ask him that some other time. But that is definitely a relevant thing to ask. Ding dong, ding dong. Why am I closing? No, stop being tiny. I want you large. I want this to be big and in my face. I need to just stop talking because this is starting to sound very weird with no context of what I am doing. Actually, half the stuff I say sounds incredibly weird with or without context, so I don't know what I'm trying to do here with that. Ugh. No. Also, if anyone was wondering, in the background, what did I write in the description exactly? Okay. Currently in the background of doing the chatting such, I am also attempting to work on some thumbnail stuff just so I can have it done and prepped. I am attempting multitask. Multitask is hard for my brain sometimes. Speckly. Especially the tired kind of brain, and my brain is very tired all time. My brain very tired all time. Lately, anyway. Because sleep is a myth to me. Sleep is a large myth. Da 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 da. That is not what I want. Okay. Yeah, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Why am I so stupid? There are times where I'm just like, why am I as stupid as I am? This is definitely one of those times. Okay, back. Nope. Back. Oh, God. Why do I have so many things to look through? Why do I always have so many things to look through? You know, I fear the day, and trust me, the day I am fearing right now will come eventually, but I fear the day where the current amount of storage I have on my computer for footage and streams and such is not enough. Because currently I have a little over 13 terabytes, I believe, of storage. Let's see, I got some stuff. What the hell? What? I do all of everything myself. Everything you see on this channel, except for the background music. But pretty much everything here is done by me. And what the hell happened to you? You only have one total. What is it? I actually. Oh, buddy. If you want an idea. And this is only on one of the drives. I currently, because I still save most, if not all of my footage from streams, I currently have like 1.3 terabytes. Actually, how big is this one? I have 1.28 terabytes of footage from my streams. I have more footage of my streams than you have space. That is impressive to me. But actually, there is kind of an issue right now because my boot drive is overwhelmingly full and I kind of don't want that, and I don't even know where you're getting full from. Seriously, what in the hell is causing this to be so full? There's only 47 megabytes on that one. What the hell? But yeah, no, I currently have... If you want an idea of what's in the computer, it is a 500 gig SSD for the boot drive, 1 terabyte SSD, which is primarily for games and such, and then then there is an 8 terabyte drive, which is basically where I throw anything too big. And then there's a 2 terabyte drive that used to be my main storage, but then very quickly became obsolete because it literally just wasn't enough. And therefore it was replaced. And it kind of just sits there like that. So that... What in the hell? it is very concerning to me that this OneDrive is constantly filling itself up, and I don't know why it keeps filling itself up. Because it does not seem like it should be overwhelmingly full at the moment. I actually wonder. I actually kind of wonder, how bad would this be? I would want to do this off stream just so it doesn't crash anything while streaming, but I'm definitely going to need to just kind of shuffle a bunch of stuff around. 814, what? Oh. I'm definitely going to need to just move some stuff around. Solely for the fact that I don't want that drive to be too full, because it would be very bad. It'd be very bad, would be. Yeah. Stretching is still nice. Actually, I wonder. Okay. I'm gonna say something a little bit weird and a little random. The left side of my body, so this one is I talk like Yoda sometimes. I don't even try. I just slip in and out of the stuff. I don't even try. It just kind of happens. What was I in the middle saying? Oh yeah. So, for some reason, the left side of my body is like very noticeably way more flexible than the right side of my body. And the right side of the body is notably stronger than the left side of the body, which is an interesting little dichotomy. There is a downside to being my left side being extremely flexible, and that is that it is kind of hard to stretch in any way that actually makes me feel it. Like, I could, if both of my, I would say this with confidence, if both of my legs were as flexible as my left leg, I'm pretty sure I could easily do the splits. Sadly, I cannot. But just with how my left side of my body tends to be, if both of my body sides were as stretchy and flexible as my left, I am confident I could do the splits. I also have no idea what makes OBS decide to cut or keep the little tongue clicks I do. OBS, you decisions confuse me sometime. OBS, your decisions sometimes. Very sometimes confusion. Very confusion sometimes. Some confutation. Why? Wah, yeah, wait, yeah, whoa, yeah, oh yeah. What? Oh, I thought I clicked on something I didn't mean to click on. I'm gonna be right back real quick. Give me 1 moment. Well, of all times OBS decided to crash and break, I'm glad it was while I was on a BRB. As I went walking away, I heard the notification saying, OBS is disconnected, attempting to reconnect. So, yeah, no, you know what, OBS? Of all times you chose to break, that was the best one. That was by far the best one. Thank you for once, conveniently breaking. Hmm. So look, it just hard, bro. It just hard said OBS is disconnected, and YouTube was like, I am receiving literally nothing. I'll wait a moment, I guess. You've been trying to, can't you going to sleep? Hey, buddy, the fact that you are trying to stay awake just to be here is already beyond flattering to me. Sleep is also important, and as I have said before, I am not your bed. You cannot lay on me. You cannot fall asleep upon me. So, the fact that you are here at all, thank you for your time. Thank you for your commitment. Now go get some damn good sleep. Now go get yourself some damn good sleep. Good night. Good night, Flyball. Good night. Oh boy. Good night. Good night. Good night. I do kind of, I like that when, at least with this new model, I've noticed you can see whenever I lean over to be extra close to the mic. You can see whenever I lean over to be super close to you and talk very softly into the mic. Because you can see me shift my body over this way. I don't know if I'm talking in any way that comes across as even mildly understandable, but this is a little bit amusing and fun to me. I have fun with some of the most. That's a little weird. I don't even know what that sounds like if I'm being like. I don't know what the mic is picking up if I'm being honest. I know vaguely what that voice sounds like outside of my own head, but. Ah. Also, of all the things I do on this channel, me leaning into the mic to talk softer is what you call out as being weird. Of all the things I do here, of all the things I have done, that is where what you're calling weird. You know, sometimes I wonder what people prioritize as weird. The Discords are. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah. Whatchamacallit? I mean, I'm not personally in it because I don't. I'm trying to keep a little bit of a. I'm keeping myself a little bit more on the distant side from the people who find me via stream. Ugh. For my own personal reasons. Reasons including past experiences with stuff, so it's always a thing of everyone well, I think Mr. Eyes is still broken as far as a link goes. I'd have to double check that actually. But yeah, I would have to double check to see if that link is still broken or not. Let me just double checko. Yeah, that one is still no go. So yeah, Wolf, yours is the only one that actually works. Oh crap. Or should work. If you sent that link right out. Actually, why didn't I check both of them? Why am I dumb? Why is me dumb? Okay, yeah, yours still works. Yours works. Eyes does not, so... Yeah. You two can make yourself a little wolf den together now, I guess. Whoa. The wolves are finally together. The pack is forming. You know, the weird faces the model gets left in whenever I adjust myself in my seat because I go out of camera temporarily is always amusing to me. But yeah, I am not personally in the server because reasons, so... Ugh. One moment. Oh god, I feel need to do a great stretch right now. Oh god. Okay, put a lot of weight forward because I also don't want to flip my chair. I can currently not read chat right now because I am leaning too far back and I don't have my glasses on. Oh. I understand. Yeah. Also note, I am saving this is more of a thing. I'll actually say I am saving you from me. I'm saving you from me. I have considered a certain way to be more to a point distantly involved. That will be its own little thing, though. Whenever that actually becomes a thing, there'll be a video on it. I'm scratching my top lip right now. Oh god, the way my head is like the even all this time later, I still very much enjoy doing posing. One moment, actually. One moment. Yoink. One moment. Nope. Okay. Bring myself back. Zoom in a little bit. Bring myself a little bit down. And we're back good. So, for why not? I don't think I've ever said the specific reason, but all I end up saying is past experiences teach me it is better to keep distance. Or not be too directly involved, you know? That is my reasoning, and that is what I go by. Yeah, I don't think I've ever said specifically a reason, but, you know. Oh, right. Like. But hey, these hyper specifics are not overwhelmingly important. But yeah, just know the reasons exist, is all I will say. That is all I'll say. The meowing. I'm yawning a bit. I'm yawning a good bit. Can you tell I'm a little bit of the tired? I'm a little bitsy ditsy of the tired. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 da 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 da. No, I don't know what that was. Don't ask. No. Why is my nose so itchy? Why is my nose so itchy? Dudung, 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 dudung. Ah, so that's the frequency. There's a certain pitch of whistle that OBS just will straight up not catch. Good to know that that's where that line is drawn. Interesting. 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 Yep. Why? Why does my nose hate me right now? My nose is just deciding that I am not deserving of comfort. There are some times where I would say, like, oh yeah, I'm not deserving of it right now. Now is not one of those times. Give me comfort nose. Oh, excuse me, I don't know if that came through the mic. Oh. Bunk. Yeah, I'll wait. Dear Lord, I am yawning a lot during the stream for some reason. I say for some reason, I know exactly the reason. It's because my sleep, especially the past like 2 or 3 days, has been garbo. Hardcore garbo. And I do not like it when my sleep is garbo. It is very discomforting. Oh, that's a funny face I got left in as I left camera. You know, some of the noises I am capable of making kind of surprise me. Look. Look. I could not tell you. Man, I haven't had a... Ba 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 ba. I have not had a case in. Okay, that was. I'm gonna let you know. That was a case of I lost the ability to speak for a moment. I have not had that happen in a good hot minute. So that's weird that that decided to come back then and there. Like, I think there are a few older clips on this channel, maybe, of where I will straight up... Whenever I go like that, it is a case of, like, my throat, whenever I try and speak, it just does not let air through. So... yeah. Yeah, that used to happen a bit more frequently back in the day. I don't know why that decided to happen literally right then and there. Interesting. And I had a voice crack. Wait a minute. Can you remind me of what stream that was in? Because I've done a lot of things throughout my time of streaming, and there are some times where if I'm reviewing my streams for shorts, there are certain things that catch me completely off guard because I forgot they happened. Do do you do you remember what stream or whatnot that was from? I think it was a Kirby stream. Okay. Kirby or Outlast? I'm trying to remember. I made a lot of weird noises during Outlast. Because Outlast, there were some moments where I got very much into it, and you know, when you're a lot more into and immersed in a thing, it's a lot easier to make weird noises when you're scared. Ugh. And when I say easier to make them, I mean they just come a lot more naturally. Hey, what up? What up? Yeah. Yeah. Because I would be more willing to bet it was an Outlast stream than a Kirby stream. Although, regardless, that is over 24 hours of me streaming that it is somewhere in the middle of, so... yeah, that would be a bit tricky to find. Actually, what is it? On the topic of weird noises I make that catch me off guard, but one of the recent shorts I made, the one Yu-Gi-Oh one where entitled "So This Is What Blood Armor Feels Like," the noise I make before I go into laughter, I don't even think I would be able to recreate that if I tried. Because it is just... it sounds like, you know, when you pull the opening of a balloon tight and air starts leaking out. That's what it sounded like. And I'm just like, how did my mouth and throat make those noises? How? Exactly. Was I capable of that? It is impressive, but also concerning slightly. That could be a voice that... buddy, putting on... that is something I enjoy doing. I have, like... you hear all the voices I do, and I have a couple of basically just set characters in my brain that I can shuffle between. So... you know. All the voices that I do in my spare time. Oh, and that can go there. Yeah. Hi. Actually, I think I've said this on stream, but I haven't said it in a while. I think the most impressive feat of my voice was... There was one time I was kind of just going off doing a bunch of weird voices in a call. Just because, you know, me and some people I know were just like, oh, da-da-da-da-da, we're just messing around for the night while we're all doing stuff. I'm gonna give some... I think I put on one voice, and they couldn't tell who was talking. And the impressive part about that is, I was the only male in that call. And I apparently put on a voice that sounded convincingly A, effeminate, and B, like one of them, to a point where they couldn't tell who was talking. I'm gonna openly say I cannot pull a hyper-effeminate good female voice just out. That kind of requires a good amount of voice warm-up. But the fact that I've even done that once is mildly impressive to me. Because apparently, if I actually try hard enough, I make a... What the hell? I make a relatively convincing female voice. Assuming I have enough time to get my voice all warmed up and such. Oh, what the hell is that? I keep seeing something move out of the corner of my eye. I don't know if it's my eyes playing tricks on me, or if Spider-Friend is off to the side. Do it now. Like I said, I would need to make it convincing, I would need to properly warm up. But I can at least... I can give kind of an attempt at it real quick. One moment. One moment. You know, God, no, I can't even really get, I don't know, my throat is not properly warmed. One moment. You know, it is kind of tricky. No, that doesn't sound right. That's a new one. Yeah, oh god. Currently, like, my vocal cords are not warmed up enough, and B, I don't know, like, I don't have anything that I think would be proper to say. Cause I kinda... Oh my god. Yeah. You know, it is kinda hard to get the voice to a certain point and keep it at that point for a long time. Like, I don't even think that one sounds good, but I don't know what it actually sounds like. Cause, yeah, no, it would take a very decently long amount of time to get my voice warmed up enough to where that would actually be good. And my voice, my vocal cords are currently not in that position. Sadly. Very sadly. I very much do wish I could just kind of pull it out randomly, but I just gotta build the strength. I have the strength in me. Again, it is just a matter of I need to be properly warmed up, and I am not properly warmed up at the moment, because I have not been doing... Because I have not been doing any voices of the higher pitch variety as of tonight, because I have not had exactly a need to. There is actually one person I have as a friend who is whenever I put on the more effeminate voice that I can just kind of pull out, like, something. Oh no, that one's not it at all. Oh, darling. What are you doing out this late at night? I don't know why that effeminate voice always also comes with that little giggle. But there's one person I have as a friend who says whenever I put on my more effeminate-esque voice, it just makes them feel a weird way. And they mean that as a compliment. Knowing that voice. I don't even know, again, I don't even think that one would have sounded that good compared to what I know I can do. I also don't know why that one is, like, mildly has an accent to her. Like, and that one, like, that just kind of comes out in mildly a natural, you know, the accent bit kind of comes naturally for some reason. Couldn't tell you why exactly. Could not tell you why. It just kind of is like, bruh. Accent. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. You know, also, it doesn't help that my throat just doesn't exactly feel that good right now. Couldn't tell you why on that one either, but... Contra Voice is, yeah. Contra Voice is a bit of an easier one. This one... I can kind of just pull out whenever the hell I feel like it. Ugh. I guess that is kind of more of a Western, but I don't know. What's the difference between country and Western? Some things I cannot distinguish. I do good. Well, that one I kind of feel easy. It's just kind of... I just cock one side of my mouth open weird, and it just kind of flows naturally. There is but one line that comes to my mind when you say to do that, and it is... Oh boy. Do I want a clip of me saying that on the internet forever? How much do I value my reputation? I've not valued my reputation with anything in a long while. The internal debate is going right now. What do I do in this situation? Yes, what do I do in this situation? Do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I not do it? The thing is, when you say anime girl voice, for some reason there is but one line that comes to mind, and I'm just like, do I want to say that out loud? Do I want to say that out loud and have that on the internet for all eternity? The answer is, probably not. I might still end up doing it. Now! What, you just want as many people here to to friggin' see that? Oh god, no. Ah, oh boy, oh yeah, this is the internet. We're all a bunch of sadists to some degree. Why am I surprised at this? I'm not surprised at this, but why am I surprised at this? Hmm. God, are you attempting to accumulate people to just friggin' lag? Hopefully they join. You know what? You know what? How about this? I'm just gonna do a BRB real quick, and I may just come back with the. I just may come back with the voice, and I may just have it be that. So, I'm gonna be right back, and when I come back, I am going to be filled with every regret of my being. So yeah, be right back real quick.
did you want me to do this? Why? Why did you want this? For what reason did you want me to do this voice? Why did you want to hear this? Is this what you wanted?
Okay, moving on. Yeah, no, look, I did what was that, yeah, no, I am capable of doing that voice somehow. Yeah, it was pretty good. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for saying it was good. I still, That's good. Yes, voice actor Loon here. Oh, yeah. Well, good to know. I make a good anime girl voice. Make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. Because apparently I can both have this voice. Also, hi, Mr. I. Yeah, apparently I'm capable of both my natural voice like this.
And apparently, like, the more shy, anime girl voice. Hi. I don't. Oh, I guess my headset's dying. How do I switch so easily? I have I have a lot of experience with well, oh my god. Widows, can you please shut up? I'm trying to talk.
You walked in on people asking me to do an anime girl voice. Also, welcome back, Callie. I'm gonna real quick switch my headphones real quick. One moment. Okay, I just can't hear the music right now. Y'all can still hear me. Anime voice. No, anime girl voice.
Very specifically this voice. Am I sure I'm okay? I honestly couldn't tell you. Oh god, what voice do you want me to do next? I'll see if I can, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
Give me a moment, I need to put my friggin' people on Discord. The ultimate catfish. I will do it if I so desire. But, yeah, no, I'm doing it off of request right now. I am doing this off of request, okay? Because apparently I can do it. Okay. Also, what voice do I need to... What voice is the next request? And I will see what I can do to appease you. Hello? Oh, hey. Sure. Welcome to the portion of the stream where people are requesting me to do an anime girl voice. For some reason. Ugh. Sephiroth. It's... Important thing. Hey, buddy, people have lives. I should never be a problem. I understand. I am never the top priority in anyone's life. The good reason is it was requested. Oh god. Sephiroth is interesting. I would actually need to listen to Sephiroth a bit more to get his voice down. I can usually mimic a voice if I listen to it enough. I realize now, me saying that out loud, don't question why I can do the anime girl. You mean the wow noise? Pikachu is easy?
Pika.
Oh, wait, no. One more.
Pika?
No, that's not good. Pull up a... Look, I would need time. I'm trying to remember. Because, ironically, I do not have a lot of experience with listening to or looking at Sephiroth. And whenever I do look at him, it is usually very brief and very specific. You know what? How about this? Some other stream, because there appears to be a nice little there. I thank you for that. The shorts are basically just to advertise the streams to a point. But I'm glad they tend to do the job. There is a little bit of editing on a few of them. Like anything that involves an explosion, I tend to crank the volume on the explosion just to give it more of a punch. Hunter, welcome. Yeah, yeah. The cult is growing, lovely. There are times, yeah, there are, oh god. All I'm gonna say is, whenever I go through my streams, yes? Oh god. Oh yeah, Mr. I, your Discord server's link in that video is not working anymore for some reason. About stream now some. I did notice that. It's. I am glad whenever it's like, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's come to my attention. Why am I doing this without setting it like a friggin'? Why am I doing this without a sub goal in mind? It's like, maybe I should be like, oh, and nah, never mind, I've got enough stuff set, so I don't need to set anymore. But yeah, I'm always glad whenever people show me to their friends and it ends up going well, because when growth is good. Yeah, for never spare link for some reason. Oh, okay. What? Well, I know Wolf's is still working. Yours is the one that is broke. You know, how about this? I'll do the special voice Yamate Kudasai at the end as the stream's finale right before switching over. A few others. Oh, I've seen the hold on, double checking. Yeah, I've seen the Gahiji, is that how you pronounce it? In the comments. I don't think I've seen. Yeah, no, I have not seen a Drake. Oh god. Got it. See. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Language is impressive. The bots are reminding you. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. That was. I'm cracking my body in so many ways that I don't think. Do you ever have it where you try and crack your back and all of a sudden you feel a pop in the sternum? That happens to me, I feel, a little bit too often for me to be comfortable with, but I'm comfortable with it because it's kind of the norm now. Oh. Nope. But yeah, I do appreciate whenever people decide to just spread me around and it's like, yes, let me grow. Let me grow. Yep. Sorry, I actually didn't even mean to make that noise. Also, why is my water bottle empty? Why is the water bottle always empty? Why is water bottle always empty? Why is the rum always gone? I don't know why I just like quoting Captain Jack Sparrow every so often. No reason, I just like it. Nope. Yeah. So. Okay. Forgive me if you hear me talking to myself, because I am, again, working on thumbnail stuff just so I have it ready for next stream. Because I'll say there are some days where a stream just doesn't happen because I don't have a thumbnail ready for it. And I don't like Windows days. How long? I think he was one of the first subs around here. Early on, I think I did... Yeah, I tried promoting my channel in a Vtuber Discord, and I kind of stopped doing that after it got next to nowhere with anything. We're coming up on a year now. Yeah, it's coming up on a year. When was the first interaction? Is my question, because I cannot remember. That's where, yeah. And that is kind of a thing. I know I've said I avoid being in the fan Discord. There's just a thing very specifically about it, like, being too direct with anyone who finds me via my streams, but we met differently from, or we met in a different, whatchamacallit, a different environment from the streams first, so there was a little bit of a thing that... What did I just click on? Oh, that's my thing to split stuff. Okay. Well, God, I really need to keep my stuff organized a little better. For instance, 72. Yeah. Yeah. It is still very weird to just think about how much growth has happened very specifically recently. Yeah, anyone, all I'm gonna say is there's this, everyone is I love everyone who finds me worth their time at all, but there's a little bit of a special place in my heart for anyone who was here back before the model update, because anyone who was here and tolerating me through my old model, 5 new, and I... Oh, friggin'... Were this model capable of blushing? You didn't know I existed? I know. It's just a matter of there is kind of... Anyone who had to tolerate how I used to look, I'm just like, dear lord, you are troopers. Because anyone now who's watching me is like... They actually have something a bit better to look at. God, no, were this model capable of blushing? I would absolutely be blushing at the moment. Yeah. Was not that... I always say it this way. It was tolerable and it got the job done, but it was nothing to be proud of in my own eyes. It was sufficient. You know, that is exactly how I would word it myself. It got the job done, and I think the big thing that carried it was how expressive it could be. Because it was, like, the art on it was not great. And then the voice and the person, I mean, to a point, yes, but also given that I'm the one... The hair was a little crazy. I mean, the hair is still... Yeah, but that's a little... Actually, where is the closest image I have? Yeah, well, I have like 30,000 pictures of myself here, so... Yeah, the hair was a lot of, like, just outage, and... Dear lord. Another more video. Yeah, I think that stream actually got may have been privated for a little bit. I remember the first time you hopped in live was the first Dustin Elysian Tale stream. And even once I... Ah, God. That is a game I kinda... one moment. Yeah, that friggin' 20-minute long stream. And the first one I think I remember seeing you in chat was the first Dustin Elysian Tale stream. You know, that game that I played that I took like a half-year break in between beating. Still love that game. Still love that game. It is still a very fun time, even if it is a different from the norm of what I do. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. And even if I may have pushed myself a little bit hard on beating it at the night that I intended to beat it at. Nobody see the old... Yeah, no, that one... That was back when I edited the first Dust stream into its own little video, and then I realized, like, oh god, back then I also was still getting a hang of, like, oh, bit rates and such. In time. Some of the old streams, I will say, there is one game that I played back when I streamed on Twitch, and it was the only game I played when I played on Twitch. I mean, I played Dead by Daylight, but the first game I played through on stream on these accounts was on Twitch. I played Child of Light, and not gonna lie, I was looking through it see if there was anything good to turn into a short video, like a short video. There's a reason I have, like, almost none of that footage exists, and it is because it was just plain boring. Like, it was not entertaining at all. I understand why no one watched it. Like, I wouldn't watch it. Then again, I don't like my most popular video. So, you know what? Never mind. You barely knew anything. Well... how times change. Yeah, I do still remember that time where it was literally just send a Discord message, hey, you want to collab? Sure, okay. Happened like 2 hours later. And then since then I've been kind of trying my best to... Oh god, no! Tiny. Big. I've been, for the most part, trying to do the best to just keep being entertaining on my own. Like, there is... How do I want to word this? I have nothing against collabs, but A, I suck at reaching out for them, and B, I feel like, first, foremost, and overwhelmingly, predominantly, I need to be able to rely on myself. Makes you feel emotion. I mean, hey, I want to check channel analytics real quick. Yeah. Lifetime. I mean, it is weird to think though. Like, any stream that happened mid-December, so I don't know how many that is, but any stream from mid-December was from a time where I had under 10 subs. So I think Inscription was the... Oh, hello. Yeah, Inscription was when I hit over 10 subs. Yeah, and then there's, yeah, the era where I played 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and I have, yeah. It is weird looking back on the stuff. I also, yeah. Also, back when my thumbnails were, for the most part, a lot more simplistic, because it didn't even include my full face. I'm always glad when people say they're happy they found me, because, you know, the fact that that people find me worth their time at all, I always consider that flattering. I always consider that flattering. And I'm just like, oh, I'm actually worth something to people. Searching, and you know, wait a minute. Oh, interesting. You decided to click it. I'm glad. I am glad you did, because now you are here, and one moment, I'm stretching. Ugh. Oh. Well, I'm glad you clicked it, and I'm glad you're enjoying the time you have here. Yeah. Yes. I feel like I had something I wanted to say, but I completely blanked on it. Oh. Right. It is weird how, there's some weird ding-dongs of dingish. Well, yeah, wait, what? Wait, I never played Resi 7. I only played 8. I only played Village. Or do you mean you were watching someone else's Resi 7 and you found one of my stuffs? Because I only played Village on this channel. I played 7, but that was back when it came out. Yeah. Yeah, the first Village stream did quite well, and there is a reason specifically for that. It's because I just happened to be streaming at the same time as a much bigger... I happened to be streaming Resident Evil Village at the same time as a much bigger YouTuber, and so it was trickle-down effect, The way luck happens to play out like that, It's always a fun thing. It's always a fun thing. I will say, I do enjoy, one of the things I enjoy doing is looking at the how of people getting here and, like what source got them here in the first place? And from doing that, I'm gonna say, I can tell YouTube just kind of throws shorts up under random searches because a lot of my shorts have views. Once again, I appreciate that. I much appreciate that. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no. What was I? Yeah, I was looking at like YouTube statistics, and it's like for some reason it just recommends shorts or alongside searches that have nothing to do with them, because my favorite thing that I have ever seen one of my shorts come up under the search result of is I was just looking, a couple of my shorts pop up when people look up ASMR, which I guess kind of makes sense if it's very specifically the Bob Ross one, because Bob Ross is kind of known as ASMR type stuff, so I can get why something parodying him would come up under an ASMR search. But the weirdest one, and I'm wondering if you can figure out which short came up under this search results. One of my shorts was watched via someone searching up audio yaoi. And I'm questioning how someone who was looking that up also found the time to watch my short, but hey. Look, the closest to ASMR you get from me is the weird noises I make, if that even counts. The random noises one? Well, you called it. You brought the No. It's a muscle and it's a muscle and flesh wound. The crystalline is all the inner layers, and it is my arm because I used the plasma pistol too hard. If you're confused by what I mean by that, just look at how fast I was shooting the plasma pistol when I played in my Halo Combat Evolved stream, and just remember I was doing that for about 5 hours. Also, hello, Lord. How you doing? You enter into a weird conversation. Also, Wolf, yeah, you're completely right. That is the one that popped up under the search of audio yaoi. I don't know exactly how why someone clicked on one of my stuff while searching that. But hey. The fun of looking at YouTube analytics and seeing what people search to find you. The random. Oh, actually, no. I realize now you're wrong because it was the random happiness noises, not the random noises one. You won't. I don't think there is a manual event in Combat Evolved. They didn't get what they want. They got what they needed, which was me making weird noises out of being happy. I forgot I have a couple of shorts that have random noises in the title. Live chat. You know what? Hey, I guess because I am live, it would prioritize my stream. Wow. Go eat, go consume. Yeah. I'm also pointing out, because I've had, whenever I stream, quote-unquote, stream and work at the same time, it is much slower, but also I am streaming at the same time, so therefore, my other monitor has I've just been staring at Master Chief for a long time right now, so trying to, outline, cut him out, and such, and whatnot. Yeah, I can just do that. Yeah, that's on the proper setting. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I do have, whatchamacallit, I do have other shorts that are lined up to come out, or at least a couple from the Halo stream. And I think I still have a few hours to go through of the stream, because honestly, the hardest part of making shorts is literally just going through streams because of how long they tend to be. And I oftentimes don't remember the exact timestamp if there's something specifically I want to turn into a short. So that can sometimes make it a little bit interesting, to say the least. Hi. Watching it this weekend to catch up. Hey, that's... If you miss warning me about hunters... Oh, don't worry. The hunters were eviscerated by plasma pistols most of the time. 27, what? What do you mean by 27? Also, yeah, there are a lot of hunters in friggin' Combat Evolved, I've realized. I have realized there is a lot of hunters. Your death count...
Dear Lord! The fact that you counted that high is kind of impressive.
I don't know why I switched into the anime girl voice a little bit there. I mean... It's ironic that I legit would... I don't know why I find it mildly funny that I would straight up overheat the plasma pistol before I could shoot enough shots to kill elites. It's like, yes, I do good damage, but they're usually within one punch range because of how quickly I overheat this thing by going... Oh, you weren't here for that. Yeah, no, there was, earlier in the stream, there was a request for me to do an anime girl voice, and, yeah, there was a whole thing, of me doing that, because I bowed to the request. You will watch that. Oh god. It is after one of the BRBs. So if you just skip around looking for a BRB screen, it is right as I come back from one of those. If you are what they call curious. The first minute it takes out 4. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, I guess there is a reason Halsey said she was the best chance for humanity. She wasn't wrong. She was not wrong. If she can pull that off. You know what? Actually, I'm realizing you can very easily tell that Cortana was made for, you know, space and such because, you know, the meme line. This cave is not a natural formation. The fact that she feels the need to state that out loud. Yeah, she was clearly made for space and places that don't have a lot of rocks that she would need to keep track of. Because if she was reliant on keeping track of rocks, oh boy. Good thing that's not her job. Yeah, especially considering Pillar of Autumn, isn't that supposed to be a bit of a smaller one? Yeah. Young, I have never played Fallout New Vegas. Actually, I have the game sitting behind me, but I've never played it because open world games are not particularly my cup of tea, but I can kind of get what you're getting at by the description. Oh, shit. Good luck, Forge. That's a maybe for the future, but that would be a bit of a long ways out future game if I did play it. Oh, Titanfall 2. That is one I actually would have interest in, because I very much enjoyed the first Titanfall, and that didn't even have any type of campaign to it. Alright, Wolf, you enjoy your BRB. Actually, speaking of BRB, I actually am going to BRB once real quick too. Solely for the sake of I feel. A lot of multi-player. God, Titanfall 1, I do remember I enjoyed the hell out of the multiplayer for. Oh, really? So you're saying I don't need to break my arm on plasma pistol spam? To deal with Hunter? Well, I knew the Magnum was very good, but I didn't know it was that good. But yeah, real quick, I'm going to do a BRB. And then stuff. I'm back. Also, lovely. Lovely. Yeah, the whole bring nukes thing. God, I am kind of glad. Well, I'm lowering my chair so I'm more in camera frame. I'm kind of glad I decided to not do it on Legendary because, ugh. Ever seen a Deathclaw? Yes, and I know how terrifying those things can be. I've seen plenty of gameplay of Fallout in general, just because funny stuff's on the internet's make me go haha. So I know how a few things are in Fallout, but I just never played it myself. Well, but me. Yes, I have returned. Yes, thank you for the welcome backs. I feel oh so welcomed. Also, I do not really know how this voice sounds outside of my own head. I just know that it feels weird to make. I can only imagine that voice sounds mildly stupid, but at the same time, it's fun to make, so I make it. Darth Vader chewing a pack of bubblegum. Good to know that that's what that sounds like. Luke, I am your father. Would you like a stick of gum? I would actually offer you one, but at the same time, it's currently all in my mouth. I would get bumping. Yeah, gum. Luke, I am your father. Well, that I feel like I did kind of miss out on that one, just because. Again, I did enjoy Titanfall 1, and that one didn't even have any type of single player to it. I just enjoyed the multiplayer of it. Oh, that is just how it looks. Yeah, the amount of time I spent on the the time when actually, that is kind of a funny thing. The release date of Titanfall 1 is how I know how old my Xbox One is, because I got it on Titanfall launch day as the Titanfall bundle. So the original Titanfall is actually my marker for how long I've had my Xbox. At least the release date is. I still have the Xbox One box that is stylized in the Titanfall style with that stuff. The glory days where I actually think I was at least halfway decent at video games. Now I'm just a washed up piece of garbo that has an incredibly specific set of skills. Yeah, decent at game. Here's the thing. At least, well, Xbox 360, Halo 5, that is just a cool thing to have collected. What is it? I don't have too many, like, themed or stylized consoles. Like, the console itself is literally just an Xbox One. It is just the box that is special. And I, for some reason, still have said box. There we go. Between Halo... That is... broken. Yeah. Yeah. Halo Infinite, I still just say it is a shining example of something that could have been, or you know, what could have been in my eyes. Ay. Unfortunate. At least, I feel like the entire more recent Halo trilogy in general has kind of been that. I mean, again, when a solid portion of my streams of Halo Infinite consisted of me literally standing up and stretching while the game was effectively playing itself for a little bit, yeah, I think that's a sign that something is fundamentally wrong. It's like, yeah, it's a big world to explore, but at the same time, the environment ain't compelling. Welcome back, Coolio Wolf. Coolio Wolf? Oh, God. That's too long. I need to come up with a better name. There's a reason. Why can't Wolfie? DMR and... Oh, my lord. God, I think, you know what? I feel like, no, I don't feel like they use FedEx. That is, they had a person run across the galaxy from Reach to whatchamacallit, Halo, whatever the new ring is called. I honestly don't even remember, because it wasn't memorable. Also, yeah, no. I need to have distinct wolf names for you two now, because I'm just like, Wolfie was originally Cool Wolf's nickname. I kind of just started using it for you, Lone Wolf, when it was like, okay, whenever you two aren't here, you just get Wolfie. But at the same time, still would have been faster than FedEx 60. Zeta Halo. I feel like the fact that I struggle to remember... Why did I want to say... I thought it started with an S or something, but yeah. I don't know. A lot of stuff was just not memorable about Infinite to me. Oh, wait, Le Wolf. Le Wolf. That is you. That is how I do it. Actually, no, they hired a sloth who already worked at FedEx. That's how it worked. That's how they did it. We've cracked the code. The sloth of FedEx. The sloth of FedEx. That was their solution. That was their solution. This has been for the... on the... Dear Lord. Oh my lord. Yeah, overnight. Overnight, they said. Overnight, they said. But, well, you know what? It technically was it was overnight. Just a couple of nights. Actually, if I say Dear Lord, it sounds like I'm writing you a letter. Dear Lord, thank you for visiting my stream and finding them enjoyable enough to spend your time here. Company is always appreciated and, well, people are hard to come by. That is not exactly true. People are abundant, but oftentimes they are fickle and not exactly worth the time. Another okay, hey, you go deal with your stuff. Like I said, I always understand that should not be people's... You own a square foot of land in Scotland. I mean, hey, if you ever need a place, you need a place to put your shoes, so that is your shoe spot. That is your shoe spot. Actually, I just realized you own this entire plot of land. That is the wrong color. Whoopsie doops. I'm still working on thumbnails in the background, so ignore me. Ignore me. Okay, that. Yeah, that's good. Oh god, we're getting. Well, I guess the cult's army is building now. We have a few faces of this the cult that is this channel, and now we're starting to get our army under wraps. Look, hey, if you're laughing a lot at the stream, that means the job is being done. It is entertaining. So enjoy. Wow, that bug made it easy for me to squish it. Ah. Bring forth the Knights of Yes. The Knights of Loon. You will be decorated in assorted armors. Good. We need that crazy spark a little bit. Oh god, no, I messed up. 40. Why is it? Oh god. You know what? If you're gonna be entitled the Knights of Loon, all I'm gonna say is be more reliable than the Knights of Ren. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't get lost for an entire movie's worth of time. It's not that hard of an ask, I realize, but I still feel like I need to throw it out there. Your black sports market. Aye. Yes, intimidate them. Intimidate. Intimidation tactics always work. Actually, that is kind of a thing. I do always say I much enjoy it when simply the threat of violence gets the job done, because it is far more preferable than actual violence, at least in my eyes. Make it smaller. Just do this a little bit. That's a little too much. Do this a little bit. Yes. This is what I want. What happened to Cars Fire Bear? I mean, you'll kind of notice most of the stuff is tattered, and that's just because I kind of enjoy having the tattered edges. I don't know, I just like that aesthetic. I do not know why. Also, technically, I don't have to pay anyone because I just made the you know. I think at one point, I don't think I've ever said this on stream, canonically, I literally just materialized the clothes out of thin air. I don't think I've ever said that on stream, but I've always had that in the back of my mind that is canon. That I can just materialize and dematerialize the clothes as well. Look. Materialized, dematerialized, materialized, dematerialized. Materialized? Via Amazon Prime? No. Nah. If I look like a bot, I look like a bot. But at least I am a bot of myself, and ironically, very specifically, this top was, what is it? There is one thing, that I saw that actually I think was the most... Oops, let me see if I can't find the image. Okay, yeah, there... One moment. Give me a moment. Nope, not that one. Damn it, why are none of these in savable file formats? Damn it. It will not let me save it. Therefore, I cannot put it on stream properly. That is unfortunate. But whatchamacallit, there were 2 reasons as to not have the full shirt. The first one, you're taking clothes off? I mean, buddy, if we weren't all mature enough for it, I wouldn't have the clothes off button. I wouldn't have the button designed for me to take clothes off if I didn't think people could handle it. Also because I honestly just was like, yeah, screw it, I have a body under these clothes, I may as well show it. But no, yeah, the part of the reason that I have the the crop top type thing, I think the main one I always remember is, if Johnny Depp could pull it off in his 20s, why can't I? If anyone here has not seen A Nightmare on Elm Street, that is what I am referencing. And then while I was double confirming, like, can Johnny double confirming, like, looking at that image, there was an image of Zac Efron wearing one that I was like, oh, okay, yep, nope, this is definitely pull-offable. But yeah, I always will cite Johnny Depp in A Nightmare on Elm Street as the whole, yeah, I can pull this off too if I wanna. And then I did. Yeah. So wearing glasses. Yes. The glasses. Nightmare. So yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, definitely a top horror movie. I don't know how far into the franchise I'd say it's my favorites, but yeah. I mean, hey, one moment. Give me a moment, I have to scroll through. Dear Lord, why am I? Okay. There they are. Bop. There they are. Open. There we go. They are properly on there. Bop. And now I am Teacher Loon. And you can tell these are mine because I have them custom to have one side normal and one side with the crystalline stuff. Jurassic Park, but never. Interesting. Oh, that's not always the case, because I know. It's not always the case where they strictly get worse as time goes on. That can definitely happen. But I kind of would say, for the most part, it can slowly go down, and then at some point later there is a big tick up in quality at times. I'm trying to think of an example of that one. God, this is what I get for not watching a whole lot of movies in recent time. Because there is definitely a thing of, studios will milk a thing until it's dead. Yeah, movie 6 is better than 1? Okay, I will definitely... Like, that far in, usually, if they go on that long... Usually, if they go on for that long, yeah, they're just doing it for a cash grab, but usually... At least... The second movie, you can kinda... Words are not working with me. Like, what is it? Alien to Aliens, I know that's commonly seen as an improvement there. James Bond movie... Do we count the entirety of James Bond as one continuous series, or do we reset it every time there's a new actor? How do we exactly judge James Bond? That's kind of a question there. Because I feel like James Bond is a case of you might want to reset that every time there's a new actor. But I do know that Star Wars sequels. Yeah, they did something good. It just wasn't the thing they did good was not being a movie. I also like, what is it? You know, at the end of the Rise of was gonna. Okay, the Avengers Endgame. Let's kill Han Solo. No, let's kill Han Solo. Then let's kill Luke, and then let's have one moment. What is it? And then let's go through all this work after Carrie Fisher dies to bring Leia into the movie just to have her have an ungraceful death, to have her have an unfulfilling death scene. When you say new Marvel movies, define new, because I don't know. Like, I kind of vaguely keep up on them because there's usually stuff to enjoy for me. Even the new Doctor Strange movie, which I will admit I did not particularly enjoy, like 2008 and new. Oh wow, so yeah, new, yeah. But no, it's like even the most recent the Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange. Dear Lord, that movie frustrates me for so many reasons. But I enjoy basically any time new Star Wars shows. That is what I have heard. I don't make the time to watch the shows and such, but like the movies, I literally can just put on in the background sometimes. Sometimes, like the Doctor Strange movie is an example of I legitimately just watched it off to the side while I forget if I was working on editing something or if I was making a thumbnail. You know, well, I mean, Disney owns Marvel. Is that really counted as a team up? Or is that just a company using the properties they own? I've heard very good things about Mandalorian. I've heard good things about some of the Marvel shows, but not all of them, and that's gonna vary from person to person. And Luna's collab with Chibi. Oh god. Yeah, collab with Chibi, they said. It will be good, they said. I disagree, I said. I want to do that. Bop, bop. Yeah, what is... And even... Okay, yeah. Still everyone's fair... Yeah. Because Space Wizard... Well, let's be real. They probably keep making the movies with the Space Wizards because they think, oh, Space Wizards, easy money, and then they have no idea how to actually write that type of stuff. And then we end up in the power escalation, the incredibly... Maybe. That is a thing if I would need to... God, reaching out is so difficult for me. Like... That is a hard maybe. And that is also dependent on me getting us a topic or us being able to work something out. Like, what could we... There's an idea. There's an idea in brain, but we'll have to see if I'm able to actually execute upon it. Yeah, I like that. Because, you know, my brain no good with certain things. Other things it's good with. But certain things it just says no to. Oh, bang. Alrighty. What day is it today? Okay, that's what day it is today. It's Friday Yeah, well, give it a few minutes. The day ticks. Cause I am whatchamacallit. Yes. Jeff. Not it. Mostly dealt with. Good job. I mean, hell, if you somehow manage, if you somehow can manage to convince a bigger VTuber that I would enjoy collabing with, that I would be worth their time, feel free, but just don't be annoying about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because, again, I suck at reaching out. And also, yes, you are correct, 9 minutes, but... Okay, one moment. Yoink. What was I just tabbed into? Okay, that works now. Sheldon Master Chief does in each episode of the Paramount. Oh my god. God, do they really have Chief showing his face off left and right in that? Oh god. You know. Ow. God, my arm. Why did it just flare up? Oh, well, I know why. It's because I just used it. Bop. Alrighty. Ba-da-bum. Bop. Finally done with that. Dear Lord, I work so much less efficiently whenever I'm also the Knights of Lune. Yes, my knights. Man, I did not expect this channel to go so far, so quickly down the cult path, but I can't say I'm complaining. Oh my god. Yes, I can supply some type of crystalline armor. Aye. Okay, finally. Oh, crap. Do this. That tab. That one. Yoink, yoink, bonk. Merch is a thing that I feel like there's potential for merch themed around me. Just I would need to make sure of quality and such. One moment. Doink, 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 doink. Doink. Yeah, I do feel like Halo at this point should have ended. Like, I don't know. As much as that does pain me to say a little bit, like, I do enjoy new stuff, but it's like going further into the future always kind of has felt like a bad idea for a while now. Like, I don't know. Also, with how God, I don't like complaining about Halo Infinite. On the loop. I admire that dedication. But no, what is it? Yeah, I do feel like Halo has kind of outlived its lifespan. Like once, I don't know if I don't know if I want to confidently say this, but I'll kind of say it this way. I feel like once Bungie and 343 had their split, Halo should not have continued to go on. Halo 4E. Yeah, because that would have been an idea, especially because, you know, maybe not have Halo 5 set up as their big confrontation as well, and just end up being... Again, I haven't played Halo 5, so I don't know all the details. I will be playing Halo 5 for the first time during this little spree of playing all the Halo games, but yeah, like, I feel like once Bungie and 343 had their split, yeah, and I think it's gonna be the last one, because when does, I want to see something real quick. Dear Lord, why is this image so tiny? Ah, God, I forget. Does Halo Wars 2 canonically... These things... Ew. That game... that game does kind of need some stuff to keep it a bit fresher. But yeah, I forget. Canonically, does Halo 2... Halo 2 is before or after Halo 5? I forget. I hardcore forget. 2 is at the same time as Halo 5? Because I know the guy in Halo Infinite, Reshiram, I legit do not care. Like, I know it sounds like Reshiram because I kept confusing him with the legendary Pokemon. Like, that is how little respect I have. Seems... Oh god, why is stuff exploding? I enjoy explosions, but... You will try. And... Excellent. Oh no, but well, explosions are at least fun, even if it's happening to you. You know what I mean. 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 Stuff happens. Stuff blows up. Yeah. Oh god. Again, I admire devotion, but do not. Oi. But his boss fight was easier. Yeah, he was not hard. Like, he killed me once, and that was just because I played stupid. He really was stupidly easy. Especially because I feel like if you have 2 plasma... I didn't even do that. He was not very good at dodging plasma nades, if I'm not much mistaken. I legit didn't even record that part of the Halo Infinite because it was causing issues with the computer at the time. But if you can check my stream for the boss fight. I think I died once because, again, I was playing real stupid. But it was throw 1 plasma grenade, he dodges it, but then he can't dodge the second one, and then I just gun him down with an assault rifle. Yeah, it was not particularly hard. And then, his name was Escharam, right? His boss fight was... Well, first off, they give you a checkpoint in the middle of it, which I think is a little bit too forgiving. A little bit too hand-holdy. And you never know if his gravity hammer is going to be a one-shot or a three-shot. Because there was one time where he legit just zoomed across the entire room into my face, quicker than I had time to react to, and he one-shot me. I was only on heroic. And after that, my resort to fighting him was Spider-Manning over his head so he never touched me. Like, repeatedly grapple hook Spider-Manning over his head. Off chance you somehow die. No, like, that is the thing. No, it was a checkpoint mid-boss fight. Because it's a two-stage boss fight, one of lowering his shields and then actually killing him. I don't think you needed that midway checkpoint between those two phases, because phase 1 wasn't that long or hard. Yeah, no, I only did it on heroic again, but... And then also, what's her name? The Oracle? What the hell was her name? I legitimately only know her because I can draw comparisons. Like, what the hell was her name at the final boss of Halo Infinite? Harbinger. Yeah, okay, yeah. Her boss fight was kind of interesting, but quick question. Why did they bother with the shield mechanic if all the shield mechanic was you take the shield off, she goes down, you can then deal a fixed bit of damage? Like, at that point, why have the shield? Why not just have it be where you damage her to a point, and then adds spawn at certain health gates as opposed to the shield mechanic? It's just pointless. Also, her as a villain, I do not understand or care for much. Okay, remember how I mentioned, like, 343 and Bungie splitting? It is hilarious to me that Halo Infinite and, 343 with Halo Infinite and Energy Sword... Oh, am I? Okay, the boss fight, mechanically, it was kind of fun, but again, the shield mechanic felt exceptionally redundant and pointless. Alright, but I'm gonna bring up, like, as far as villains go, and this comparison is all the more apt because they have the same voice actress, Bungie and 343. 343 still working with Halo, Bungie on Destiny. Harbinger is the final boss of Halo Infinite, and Savathun as the final boss of the Destiny Witch Queen expansion. I did see that. I didn't see it myself, but I saw a video with a thumbnail on it. But yeah, no, like... But straight up, what was the deal with the Harbinger? Was she a thing in Halo 5 that I missed out on, or is she just kind of a thing that popped up? Because I honestly don't understand her all that much. Less Aww. I like explosions, but hey, at least you're not blowing up. At least you're not blowing up. Where did the chaos go? Chaos is existent upon dying. Why is that my phrasing? Why is that my phrasing? But yeah, no, straight up, yeah. So, well, she's, well, the first story boss, she was, because, okay, let me put it this way. Destiny and Destiny 2 are like my off-stream fun games. I have considered playing them on stream. But if you would like a reference as to my, like, Savathun as a character and as a boss fight, like, she was amazing as a final boss fight to that. Like, I know there were people saying she felt a lot more like a dungeon or a raid boss fight. But, yeah. She was a lot better. She had, I would say she had a lot more time to be developed, but given how long Halo's gone... Crodons... Oh, God, Crota. Crota, aka the reason I have the Flawless Raider achievement in Destiny 1, because I solo Flawless Crota's End. The good old... well, I would say the good old days, but... I like where Destiny is at the moment. I have considered streaming Destiny 2, and actually, I'm gonna give you a reference here for... what is it? If you would like an idea of how much I have played the Destiny franchise, on Steam alone, 2015 hours in Destiny 2. That is not counting back when I played on Xbox, or when I played in the, whatever the Blizzard, the Battle.net days. And I think Destiny 1 has something like 3,500 hours on it for me personally. So I think am I... Xbox is like 1,000... 2,000... I just enjoy the game, and that is with me having taken significant breaks. I mean, I can kind of see that, but especially during last season, the season with the season of the Haunted, once the story ran out, yeah, it was kind of dull. The way I kept it, and Wolf, you're gonna get your answers to what I've speed ran. I decided to try working on solo speedrunning the Duality dungeon because I very much enjoy that dungeon. And I did, and I think my record time on it, it's not overwhelmingly impressive, but I was able to speedrun through that in just over half an hour, and that was a flawed run. I'm trying multi. No. I'm just gonna put it this way. I will not defend the PvP side of Destiny at all, because I have not played it devoutly in a long time. Like, I mean, I have, like, messages and stuff disabled on my account. No one can really send me anything, I'm pretty sure, so... Every so often you get some funnies, though. So, yeah. I think at this point... Actually, do I? I don't have a capture set up, but... Yeah. Whoa! And it's... And then you get me, who was with a group for 14 hours on day 1 Vow of the Disciple. And that was off of an LMG. Then we were there for 14 hours straight. By the way, I got sick after that because I pushed myself too hard, but hey. 17 times... Yeah, no, that... You don't need absolute... Like, in PvP, weapon rolls do matter a good bit, but... At the end of the day, if you're bad, you're bad. That's just how it is. If you're good, you're good. You're bad, you're bad. I am not great right now because that PvP shooting I have not done a lot with. And if I'm being honest, given that a lot of what I've done recently was like soloing the Duality Dungeon on Titan, the game wasn't exactly a shooter so much as it was a movement skate combined with hammer throwing simulator. I'll say, it was fun to learn all the nice little movement tech. I might do a stream where I go through that dungeon, see if I can't get it sub half hour. If anyone would be interested in watching that, I don't know if anyone would be, but that might be like a between Halos. Boreal 9 to 5. You say that? I don't know. I still find my time for it. I don't feel overwhelmingly compelled to like get absolutely everything. I guess this does come from how long I've played it in the past. But I don't know, I don't feel overwhelmingly compelled to get absolutely everything nowadays. I'm just like, I just go through it at the own pace, da-da-da-da-da. That is impressive. But hey, You are a Yu-Gi-Oh player, therefore you must be very used to playing two-player games in a one-player manner. I mean, that's kind of A, I get that, but B, sunsetting has been outright removed. Aside from like it hit the weapons it kind of needed to. I mean, hey, Rose is still good PvP wise, given that literally only Trials of Osiris is level managed now. Like Rose is still usable in every other game mode, in every other PvP mode, and sunsetting has effectively been done out at this point levelly. I am kind of glad Recluse and Mountaintop got phased out with it, just because I was getting bored of, alright, these two are what I put on for literally everything. Am I having fun? Speaking of which, I do miss the old Destiny 1... To a point, I miss the old Destiny 1 Year 1 Thorn Last Word meta. I played on Xbox, so Hawkmoon wasn't a factor, but I do, to a degree, miss those metas. Light level, no, you mean the XP grinding? Do you mean the XP grinding and the artifact level type thing? Because if so, then no, but they have definitely reduced the amount of leveling that is, well... They've reduced the amount of leveling to get to most stuff. If you want to get, like, uber top stuff. You'll sleep. Well, welcome back. Like, if you, whatchamacallit, if you want to do stuff like Grandmaster Nightfall Strikes, you do need to grind a good bit on the XP, but for the most part, you don't really need to care about... click, but, oh, yeah, no, light, I mean, given... when you say light level, do you mean the XP leveling through the seasonal artifacts? Because light level is literally just the level nowadays. Because that ain't going away, but again, it's not overwhelmingly important given it's really only needed if you're going for stuff like hard mode raids or challenge mode raids or Grandmaster Nightfalls. It's not really that required otherwise. Because they only bump the level cap up by 10 every season, and like they bump it up a bit more significantly between the yearly expansions that drop. But they have dropped it down to it only goes up by 10 every season now. Which I'm kind of a fan of. Kill the sea. Yes, kill the sea. Ugh. Sorry, my arm looked funny. I was looking at my arm for a moment. It looked kind of funny. What do I get? I mean, hey, the thing is free, and it. Look, there was literally a point on stream where I had to go and buy a bunch of packs because I legit just hit the gem cap. So, I mean... Let's go... Yeah, I'm still streaming? Yes, because I forgot how to hit the stop stream button. Just don't put too overwhelmingly much time into it, I guess. That should be a thing of if you can manage your time. Sometimes I forget how a long stream goes. Oy. Actually, one moment. I did finish the one... whatchamacallit? I did finish up the thumbnail for the next Halo stream in the meantime of this, so... Forever stream. God. Ish. I think my computer would blow up before that happened. because reasons. Hey. But I do think, I will be actually, I do actually think I should be wrapping up here pretty quick. Because reasons. After one more good stretch. And by stretch, I mean my body will crack like 20 times as I'm attempting to stretch myself, because that's how my body works. But yeah, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or when exactly it'll be, but next stream will be Halo again, because I need to, once my arm is recovered, I will need to redestroy it. Next stream? I mean, hey. I am glad you enjoy it enough. Don't your insanity. Look, it's okay. Just go back and find a stream of mine from before when you showed up and watch it. I'll be with you in spirit. That's how this works, right? You know? Go watch stuff you haven't seen on my channel. I'll be with you in spirit. But yeah, one moment. Okay. I'm gonna try to sleep. Well, as long as I'm there, I'll be the one failing. But yeah, oh, buddy, oh boy, do I have a story of the old Yallarhorn. And yes, that is in fact the correct pronunciation. I looked that up. Yeah, no, Wolf, I was about to say, are you still here? But yeah, no, I would probably choose Yallarhorn just because I think, like, I do remember that was my first Vault of Glass raid I did, the exotic chest. This is my exact reaction to getting it, because I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, exotic rocket launcher, yay! Oh, and then I was like, I looked something up on it back before it was known to be the absolute monster that it was. And I remember I saw a video. Oh, you poor sorry soul. But I remember I saw a video, and a guy was like, oh, to put the wolf back around. It's good maybe for, like, clearing out ads. And I saw that, and my first thought was, what about boss DPS if those track? And also, you know how some people never got it because their luck was just that bad? I had 9 by the end of year 1. I actually have an old clip on my Xbox account of me dismantling them right before King's Fall came out. But yeah, on that note, I will say bye, and I did. Ouch. Yikes. That's how it works. Now, I could literally supply multiple raid teams with one. I could literally supply multiple raid teams. But yeah. I actually wonder, would there be, I mean, I know there are some people who would watch me just for me, so maybe I'll stream Destiny just because I enjoy the game and it's one of the games that I can actually claim knowledge in. But yeah. Also, I did in fact promise Lone Wolf to do the Yamate Kudasai in the anime girl voice, so let me just embarrass myself one last time before I say bye-bye. One moment. We're gonna turn the music off as well because it is strictly my voice. Wait, what do you mean hard to get to my streams? One moment, what do you mean hard to get to the streams? God, I really make my endings drag on. One moment. Well, you're gonna get it, but I wanted to know why my streams are hard to get to. Like this YouTube. Oh, you're new living. Okay, I thought YouTube was being dingy. I very much appreciate the effort. Orangulent? Ah, yes, my favorite type of spider, the orangulent. But yeah, oh god.
One moment, let me just get into the, let me just get into this voice. Yamate Kudasai.
Oh god. Oh god. Do with that what you will. Bye bye. Oh god. I forgot the glasses stay here whenever. This is awkward. Let me just get. Yep. Forgot the glasses were tracked to that. Okay. Good to hubba bye. Yuki, I did it off of request. Don't question it. I did that off of request. I did that off of request. Okay, I did not do that out of my own free will. Anyway, bye. Bye bye.